wait any... Wait, what am I supposed to do? Wait.
Michael, I'm still waiting for my friend to give me the rest of the music for episode 2. Um, I'm actually working on episode 3 stuff right now to just kill some time. I've been extremely busy lately. Bye, Michael.
Wait, what am I supposed to do? Wait.
Hello. How are you? Rainbow Dash the Pony.
Wait, what am I supposed
I've been really busy with work and helping friends make other movie stuff. It eats into a lot of time.
What am I supposed to
And at the same time, I'm waiting for my friend to make the music for Rainbow Falls Episode 2. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna work on animating Episode 3.
What am I supposed am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to do?
I want to show you what the thumbnail is going to look like for the episode once it's finally ready for YouTube. It's going to look like this. This is what you'll see when it's finally ready.
do? Wait. 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 What am What am I supposed What am I supposed to do? Supposed to Wait, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed What am I supposed to do? Wait. Wait. do? Wait, what am I supposed to do? To do? Supposed to do? What am I 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 supposed to do?
Okay.
What am I supposed to do? Wait, what am I supposed to do?
Harold was about to die. Mr. Flowers had Dr. Zeke perform some hella crazy scientific experiments on her to keep her alive.
How did you know about this? What are you thinking about, Dashi?
Wait, what am I supposed to do?
How's everyone doing tonight?
Wait, what am I supposed Wait, wait, what wait, what am I supposed wait, 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 what am wait, what am wait, what am I wait, 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 what am I wait, what am I supposed to do? Wait, 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 what am I what am wait, what am I supposed to do? Supposed to do? Supposed to do? Wait, what am wait, what am I supposed to do? Wait, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Wait, what am I supposed to do? Wait, wait. 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 What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? What was supposed to do? Wait, what am I supposed to do?
Okay. What are you talking about, Manny? I don't understand. You're talking about you created Mr. M in the gas mask. Oh, Mr. Flowers? And then I don't know exactly what you're saying. Umbrella Corporation, huh?
Long time no see, Miss Hooves.
What?
Derpy?
Who? Derpy! What's going on? Hey, get off of me! I don't know you! You don't know me like that!
It's me, Derpy. Rainbow Dash.
Rainbow Dash? Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash!
Did she just try to break a bottle over your head?
Yeah.
Manny, I wanted to have the episode out this month, but it all depends on my friend who's making the music. He also works. My friend also works full time, so it slows progress down significantly. Do you want... Wait, you want to know how Rainbow Falls came about?
her flowers is keeping her captive.
They are most likely keeping her in his testing facility, where he used to work as a janitor, remember?
Hey, get back to work, you slacker.
Don't remind me, asshole.
I never had access to that place, but with your help, you have a chance of saving Twilight.
I'm sorry, Ash. But what can I do now? I'm just some bum pony who does what she can to get loose.
I'm so sorry, Derby.
Yeah. Well, what else is new?
Hey, Derpy, I got that 40 you asked for. Holy shit.
Take cover.
Rainbow Falls got started because I made a parody of a real life movie, like a scene from a movie, and I kind of like decided to make an extended story from that scene and make it a little bit of my own. And then I posted Rainbow Falls 1, and for some reason everyone loved it and it got a lot of views, so that led to the beginning.
schedule. Are you ready for phase 2, sir?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's time, Dyson.
Thanks.
I can't do anything else. I'm rendering this shot right now. It's being really slow.
Nothing I couldn't handle.
What are you thinking about, Dashi?
It was... Wait. 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 What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Wait. What am I supposed to do? Wait. Wait. What am I... What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Wait. What am I supposed to do? Wait. Wait. What am I supposed to do? Wait. What am I supposed to do?
Not this time. Not this time.
Throwing it and it did.
I told you I told you I told you I no, you Aw, you look so adorable when you're sleeping, honey. Here, let me help you with that. Aw, you look so adorable when you're sleeping, honey. Here, let me help you with that. Aw, you look so adorable when you're sleeping, honey. Here. Let me help you with that. Aw, you look so adorable when you're sleeping, honey. Here, let me help you with that. Aw, you look so adorable when you're sleeping, honey. Here, let me help you with that. Aw, you look so adorable when you're sleeping, honey. Here, let me help you with that.
This is all my fault.
I almost think
You're sleeping. Aw, you look so adorable when you're sleeping, honey. Here, let me help you with that. Aw, you look so adorable when you're sleeping, honey. Here, let me help you with that.
Oi. All right.
My little pony, my little pony. Ah.
Grabbing pills. I should be like, hey Alex, pills here.
We got guns.
I've got guns, pills, and this whole place is like a bunker. Did you get a lot of pills today or something?
No.
A 3-month supply of pills?
1 month.
What?
Yeah, suddenly they decided to pay for it.
Oh. Decided to be generous?
Apparently. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, I went to pick up the antibiotic.
Consciousness was
No. Whenever somebody gives you free stuff,
Just take it.
question.
Unless it's like drugs or candy. Don't take free candy from a stranger.
Like free candy from strangers is the best.
How's that render gone?
2 hours left.
Oh my. Oh my god, Alex. I mean, you know what you should have done? You should have, I mean, like, yeah, you should have made, like, one that's under 2 gigs. Just for review, you know?
Oh no, I'm doing I'm rendering the JPEG sequence.
You're rendering a JPEG sequence?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, wait. You're only rendering a JPEG sequence. No, you're not rendering, like, the final cut?
Both.
Oh.
I'm rendering the final cut with the film filter over it.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Apparently, some company made a third-party Half-Life game that just came out. And it's getting horrible reviews.
apologize for interrupting your slumber, but I had to wait for when your consciousness was most vulnerable to gain your attention. My employers have allowed me to advise you this once. Do not proceed with your plans to eliminate Mr. Flowers, Dashie. If you do,
Oh, and they got a voice actor to do the voice of G-Man, and it's dude, WestJet did a better job than the guy that they picked.
If you do, if you do, if you do, if you if you do, there will
Ooh.
You gotta finish up my taxes at your house.
When you coming back over?
I'm not sure. Maybe Thursday?
There will be there will be
One rotoscope is over, another begins.
The con- the consequence. The consequences for your actions that will be beyond your comprehension. This is for your actions that will be beyond
What you working on?
Nothing really, just reading this one under the finish.
Beyond.
So this could potentially be it, right?
Yes.
I hope so.
Beyond. Beyond. Beyond your beyond your comprehension.
It's amazing how quickly we were able to finish it once whatever needed to be completed. Oh, once I was able to transfer you everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Comprehension. Comprehension.
Dashy. Dashy. If you if you if you do 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 if you if you do 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 if you if
Hell
you
is that?
It's G-Man saying, if you do, if you do, if you do.
Are you lining up audio?
I'm, yeah, doing mouth movements to Wes's voice. But I don't know if you heard me say this. Wes does a better job than someone else that I heard do the voice today.
Nice. Well, then you should just keep using Wes for that role.
Oh, yeah. Dude, you would have been... Oh, dude, I want to show you this game, this Half-Life game that people made. I was watching the cutscenes to it. Dude, they didn't add fucking sound effects to certain shots.
That's fine.
Yeah.
there will there will be there will be consequences for your for your action. This is for your action. Just for your actions. That will be. That will. That will be beyond.
Man, I want to play Rise again.
Your You. My employers have allowed me to advise you this once. Do not proceed with your plans to eliminate Mr. Flowers, -E. If you do, there will be...
Dude, I can't wait till you start playing Half-Life 2. You're gonna be like, oh my god, a game in full 1080. I don't think you can do that for Half-Life 1, can you?
Actually, I can, actually.
Really?
I mean, it don't look like shit, but, like, I'm able to actually increase the, resolution into large.
If you do, my employer...
Dude, it sucks that you can hear it so well.
Wait, is this for episode 3 that you're working on?
Yeah, just to kill some time until you guys are getting on. As Matthew is... I don't know what's going on with Matthew. He hasn't updated me in a while.
Lacker.
Have allowed me to advise you this once.
What?
I'm not dragging forever.
Gosh. What's the percentage at?
About 75% maybe?
You're doing a JPEG sequence of a shitload of JPEG sequences, right?
Yeah.
And you're not like doing any like project files like After Effects dynamic linked files or anything like that?
Well, I'm rendering in After Effects.
You're rendering in After Effects?
Yeah.
Is After Effects worse than Premiere in terms of rendering really large videos?
I don't know, it varies.
Attention.
Yes.
My employer. I apologize for interrupting your slumber. But I had to wait for when your consciousness was most
I think the reason why you can hear this really well is because I boosted the audio in this. Because when I was in like the live stream with the guys, especially when there was like 4 or 5 guys in the Discord thing, everyone was just talking and I couldn't hear very well.
Are you still live streaming?
Yeah.
Very nice. Love to everybody.
There never was anybody.
most
They haven't come yet. I think Tim was supposed to be here by now. Would it be really problematic if you were to start playing Left 4 Dead while rendering that?
Yes.
Okay.
vulnerable. Most vulnerable.
Plus I'm eating now, so.
Most
What are you eating?
most
Italian food. In the crossroads.
Yeah.
most
I bet I could have made better.
Possibly.
Well, the thing is with their Italian food, it tastes like it's just straight up home food. I don't know. It's weird. It's not like Olive Garden Italian food.
Oh, no. Dude, we should go to Olive Garden.
Yeah, there's one right next to my house.
Fuck yeah, why the hell have we not gone?
Because you don't come to my house very often. The ratio is like for every 10 times I go to your house, you may come down here 2 or 3. And then when you're here, it's everything up in the Fairwood area. We either go to Taco Time, Panda Express, or that other teriyaki place, or Safeway.
Well, now we're going to Olive Garden.
most
Hell yeah.
most
It's funny, I've only been there once before. But, it was incredible.
Hell yeah.
most
We ordered the breadsticks and got the fettuccine, the Alfredo sauce.
vulnerable to gain your
Oh my god.
attention.
Shit.
My my
Dude, I'm starting to get a little bit mad at Valve.
Again?
Well, I just want them to make an actual new game. You know? I think it's dude, Valve is literally the Netflix of video games, yes? With Steam.
In a sense, yeah.
And at least Netflix creates content, you know? And Valve has...
Well, you've just answered your question for why Valve doesn't make any more games.
Oh, why? Because Netflix is so much in debt?
Yeah, because if Valve is the Netflix of video gaming, you know, all they have to do is look at the actual Netflix on the internet, and they just say, oh yeah, let's not be like the actual Netflix and invest all of this money into a ton of games. 50% of which is probably going to be total shit.
Yeah.
Instead, let's be conservative with our money and invest them in fewer stuff.
The thing is, you know what conservative means, I feel? Every once in a while, you spend your money on something. This is like beyond conservative. This is just nothing.
My employee.
When was the last time they remembered a game?
Well, I think it was like Dota 2. That was the last full game. They just they made a new game last year, but it was a card game. I think it's a real card game.
So, what is this? Hunt down the freak.
Yeah, take a look. It doesn't look very good. I feel like I've already done a better job with what I'm doing with Rainbow Falls in terms of craftsmanship.
My employers have allowed me.
Oh, is that what this thing is called?
Yeah. It's like a different perspective of the Half-Life 1 game.
From whose perspective, though?
One of the soldiers.
My employers have allowed me. My employers have My employers have allowed me
to. A random NPC?
A random NPC that they gave an actual character arc to, I suppose. Huh?
Nobody wants a fucking Half-Life 1.5. Nobody wants the Rosencrantz and Guildenstern version of Half-Life. They want fucking Half-Life 3.
Yeah.
In a weird sort of way, it is a good thing, Tony, that you gave the role to Wes.
Dude, Wes did such a better job voice acting than who they got for this.
Exactly. Dude, it sounds like me trying to imitate Freeman 3 years from now.
Dude, Wes is like fucking great for it because he's been aware of the character and the voice delivery. He's been aware on like just how it's been done for the last, 10 years. I'm live streaming, by the way.
Oh.
I'm actually, ironically, animating Wes right now. Seeing that thing that they posted, kind of like, I was like, you know what? I kind of want to finish this shot of the G-Man. Because I'm, like, in the middle of it, and it's such a long shot.
Do not proceed with your plans to
Well, the voice actor they got is not bad. I take it that's just not what the actual G-Man sounds like in the game, is it?
Exactly.
Yep.
Wes is the closest.
He sounds, yeah. Wes sounds more like him. More like the original.
I can hear this guy trying to, like, imitate Wes, like, with voice inflection, but it's not even close.
Yeah.
To eliminate.
His voice is a little too deep. Well, more like he's trying to have the same mannerism as G-Man while trying to be a poor man Steve Blue.
Also, I feel like this voice actor, it sounds like this voice actor may be British as well, because I'm hearing a bit of an accent of some kind.
I'd say he's too good for this, regardless.
Eliminate Mr. Flowers. Eliminate Mr. Flowers. Dashi. Do not proceed with your plans to eliminate Mr. Flowers. Dashi. If you do, there will be consequences for your actions that would be beyond your
Tim, I would be willing to play Left 4 Dead with you pretty soon. I don't think Alex can at the moment. He's rendering Fallout Venus. Potentially the final, possibly the final render for Fallout Venus.
I apologize for interrupting your slumber.
Alright.
But I had to wait for when your consciousness was most vulnerable to gain your attention. My employers have allowed me to advise you. You are a somewhat bright individual, so beyond your comprehension. You to gain your I apologize for interrupting your slumber, but I had to wait for when your consciousness was most vulnerable to gain your
Rendering. Can't do anything else on computer.
Oh,
gain your
what's going on?
Neil Breen.
No, his isn't. You sound like you're imitating him while you're on a bumpy road. You got no. It's more like a.
Yeah, Alex was doing it wrong. I was like, he was doing it like. I was like,
yeah.
No.
That review I saw for the new Neil Breen did not give it
had to wait.
Though that should teach you that you can't trust people's reviews.
Oh, I found the review funny, but the movie, Well, that and also
I had
copyright.
to wait for when your
But I mean, that movie,
I had to wait.
it's almost like
for
on.
when your
It's like nothing he's made before. You know what I mean?
Wait, what?
I was just saying that the newest Neil Breen movie is nothing like I've ever seen it before. He's pretty much surpassed all of his other movies of the level of insanity.
Oh yeah.
How awesome would it be if there was a Breenaverse?
It would be awesome.
When you're conscious.
You know what we gotta do?
When you're conscious.
We need to take a vacation down to Las Vegas. Next time Neil Breen announces his next film, we need to take a vacation down to Las Vegas and offer to help him out. And I don't know about you, but I would totally do it for free.
To be part of the brilliance.
Yes, to be able to witness his genius at work. You know?
Oh yeah.
But I'm feeling less stable.
No more books. No more pills.
I apologize for interrupting your slumber.
Here's your pills. Thank you.
He shot himself. Oh no.
Slumber.
I can't believe you committed suicide. I
Bill!
can't believe you committed suicide.
Interrupting your slumber.
Today's a magical day.
Yep.
Interrupting your slumber. But I had to wait. But I had to wait for when you're...
It's the Rolls Royce that hit him. I saw it. I'm a witness.
Apologize for interrupting your slumber. But I had to wait for when your consciousness was most... For interrupting your slumber. But I had to wait for when your consciousness was most vulnerable to gain your attention.
Today, I'm signing my position as president of the bank.
Yay! I can't believe that you work on that car and then it lets.
Vulnerable to gain
Never mind. I forgot it.
But I had to wait for when your consciousness was...
What was that line that the best friend's wife says
I had to wait for when
about
your
spending
consciousness-
more time fixing the car than
But
spending
I
time
had
with
to
her?
wait I had
It
to
was
wait
something
for
like
when
like that. I forget
when
exactly
your
how it went.
Yeah.
had to wait for when your had to wait for when your conscious...
Dude, someday I want to make a movie as bad as a Neil Breen or a Tommy Wiseau production.
I don't want to.
I had to wait for when your consciousness was...
Oh, why not? It'll be fun.
I want to make a good movie that will get us shitloads of praise.
Hey, look at it this way. Look at it this way. If we make that movie, it'll be the easiest movie we've ever made.
Comfort Food wasn't all that easy.
Huh?
Well,
Well,
I mean,
It's really easy because all we'll need to do is just go with the first take.
I
Of everything.
apologize for
Oh, yeah.
interrupting your slumber, but I had to wait for when your consciousness was most when your consciousness was most
you're done. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead.
I must have taken acting lessons from Josh.
I know.
Fucking kill you. When I find you, I'm ripping your balls off.
Oh man.
I need to remake that scene.
I want to so bad.
And what was the point of... We all hear a scream for help, but then when Neil Breen and What's-Her-Face
had to wait for when your
goes into the caves, they find the girl and a war veteran, and they're like, "Oh, we're just playing a game." Does that even make sense by any chance?
No. No, it does not.
Wait for when your conscious
And why did the Tiger get second top billing?
Did it?
Yes,
That's awesome.
it was right behind Neil Breen. And, remember, he said that he killed over 300,000 people. All right, and those are supposed to be the bad guys. All right,
Yeah.
and then he goes on TV and says to overthrow the government, lead the revolt and such. Like, who's there to revolt? There's nobody anymore.
I know.
Why do you need a revolt when you can just make all the bad people in the world disappear?
Oh, those pile of bodies.
Yes. Yes.
All it is like a group of like 10 people lying down. They're just lying down, and then they're like copy and paste.
Exactly. He got either himself or some intern to just do that. It was glorious.
That is one of my favorite scenes.
your consciousness was most vulnerable.
Oh yeah, we gotta keep running. I promised my mom that. I promised your mother that I'd take care of you. Denise, you're my niece. It's like, dude, you look as old as each other.
So he did a good job on casting for that part.
Yeah, no. It looked like she was. It looks like what's her face and Neil Breen was about to become a couple, but no, surprisingly.
Call 911. Call 911.
Most vulnerable.
How could you have done this? I can't believe you committed suicide.
Well, he's covering himself with his own with the blood.
Yes, continue to make yourself not look like a suspect.
Or when your consciousness was most vulnerable. Most vulnerable. Went for when your consciousness was consciousness was.
Oh yeah, here's something that does not make sense. All right.
Yeah.
Imagine you got kidnapped. Okay. Your rescuer comes in and removes the muzzle and the blindfolds.
Yeah.
And then this person says, "Hey, I need what I'm about to do. I can't show you, but you have to keep your blindfolds on and a muzzle." And it's like, why? Will it? Would she implode?
Consciousness was.
Would she disappear out of existence? Or turn into another Neil Breen?
Only the tiger can tell.
True.
Yep.
And that hairy caveman tan painted on the side of the cliff. You remember that?
Was that when he put his hand up against the wall or the painting? You saw the red dot. That's where the red dot led to.
It was
Fucking red dot.
It was at the beginning of the movie, and it showed a hairy hand painting. It said hand and such. You don't remember that scene?
There's a lot of things that happen in that movie.
Oh yeah, and don't get me started on the
I had to wait for
when they were put in these metal containers and such. They're like, "Oh help, get us out of here!" When they could easily just walk out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had to wait for when your consciousness was
I would say two of my favorite scenes is the girls' reaction to Neil Breen is like, "Don't worry, you can stay here." "No, we can't stay here. I'll clean it up. I'll clean it up." And he like tosses a bunch of garbage to the other side of the room. And then in the next scene, you see the two girls who looks like they're scared out of their minds, huddled up in a corner. And Neil Breen getting whacked in the head. And my name is Till. T-A-G-I-T. Oh, wait. No, that's not it. T-H-G-I-L. Till. And he got that from a low-fat vanilla yogurt. Oh yeah, Alex?
Yeah.
When I do have a little bit of money, I'm getting the combo pack for Mass Effect 1 and 2.
Nice.
We should all get Mass Effect 3, and then we can play it on multiplayer, online. I'm not saying you have to play the story mode.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh. Yeah, from what I've seen and heard, I think I'd rather avoid like leg for a good while, at least.
Well, I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, it has been 6 years.
Well, the
pain,
ending.
The pain has gone away, kinda.
And so has the legacy of Mass Effect.
Is a traditional Lord of the Rings or Return of the Jedi happy ending just too much to ask for these days?
Especially killing off a character if he was brought back from the dead. They could have easily just cloned his body. And the only thing that even if you're like at a certain what was it? Like you're either like a heavy or a vanguard or something. Well, there are a couple of specifics. At the end, you actually hear a gasp, which is from Shepard.
Yeah, what the fuck? Why do they bother to have that? What the hell's that all about? I had forgotten about that. How dare they? How dare they tease us?
Even though they said that's the end of Shepard's story.
Why did they do that? Like he's either dead or he's not dead, or he's dead or not. That's. Blah, 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 blah. I said it right the first time, but just confused myself.
Who the hell knows?
It's like Shepard's alive, but we're not gonna have him back.
No, I mean, it's the exact same. It's the exact same thing. The exact same thing behind the fucking legendary ending, the Halo 3. You know. He goes into cryo sleep, never to be found, and then in legendary ending, you see him drifting towards the planet.
So Shepard's just gonna be, yeah. Shepard's just gonna be hanging out underneath the rubble for a few more years.
Most vulnerable.
Yeah, I guess. You know, the funny thing is, I feel like now, it is very. I think the likelihood of us seeing Shepard come back is probably more.
Yes, money,
like
money.
Considering the failure of Andromeda, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, EA, they like money, so
Not as bad as Konami.
money talks.
Oh yeah, speaking of EA,
I mean, from a
Disney-
storytelling standpoint, it might be problematic. But from a money standpoint, yeah, it totally makes sense. It worked when Shepard was alive, so let's bring back Shepard. You know, give us a shitload of money.
but BioWare was involved. They were the ones who fixed
still
the.
involved.
Yeah.
But anyways, speaking of what you call it, Disney is pretty much pulling the plug on their of any and all possible future of Star Wars games.
Yeah. Yes,
Wait, what?
indeed. Yep.
Why? So what does that mean? No
Sales and
Battlefront 3?
controversy about what happened during the making and its release of Battlefront 2.
Oh, god damn it.
But they're not as bad as Konami. EA, on the other hand, it's not as bad as Konami. You heard about what happened with Konami? Basically, they released a Metal Gear spin-off slash zombie horror in the wrong way. Without what's his name? The guy who worked on the series.
Most vulnerable to gain your
And it's considered a flop in the UK and Steam. And it's even so bad, in fact, that on Twitter and Reddit, there was this picture of what appears to be a message, and also a hand of an employee. But according to this one, it's supposed to have the names of at the beginning of the game, where they actually show like a little nod or Easter egg, like made by so and so, but it's made by MIA, KIA, and such. But if you put the words together, it says middle MG KIA, and MG is pretty much the symbol for Metal Gear, meaning. Well, I'll explain later. Then there was like there was supposed to be basically it has an acronym in it, and in the nutshell, it pretty much says Coach. Sorry if I butchered the name. Koichira forever. Metal Gear is dead. This guy is a bastard, and this dude is a cunning douchebag. And the Metal Gear series is dead.
Well, that's okay.
And yeah.
For me, I never got into the franchise.
Most vulnerable to
All
gain
I wanted, if this was going to be the last game, was to make a remake of the retro NES style of the first
most vulnerable
and second
to gain
Metal
your
Gear, and do it in the way they did for the
attention.
newest Metal Gear, but with a younger Snake. Well, a younger Solid
slumber.
Snake.
But I had to wait
But-
for when your consciousness was most vulnerable to gain your attention. Slumber. But I had to wait for when your consciousness was most vulnerable.
I'll be right back.
Anything new, Alex?
Not really. Trying to get this damn render. See how we're doing. Okay, less than an hour. Thank God. Actually, I'll be right back as well. Throw away some garbage.
Alright. I'll be right back.
Oh my god. I saw Nick.
Oh my God.
It's pretty rare when I see him anywhere else except his room. Like, the only time I usually see him is when I go to his room. When I see him in, like, any other part of the house, it's like, oh my god, you're actually... You come to other parts of the house.
Yes, you! Ardash.
Yeah, I know who I am, Derpy.
You're that bitch that got me fired off the show!
Yeah. About that.
What is she talking about, Dashi?
And you! You're one of the pricks who works for Mr. Flowers. I smell a goon like you coming from a mile away. You're bombing.
It's Rob. But it's nice to see you again too, Miss Oaks.
Screw you, Bob! I ain't never gonna do anything for Mr. Flowers again. Ha 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 ha!
That's not why I'm here, ma'am.
Man, this blows. Get evicted from my cardboard box, and you two come randomly waltzing back into my life. This is the worst night ever.
Derpy, I'm so sorry for getting you kicked off the show. I was really young and cocky back then. But if you could please find it in your heart to forgive me.
Blah, 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 blah. That's all I'm hearing right now.